Hi Virgo, and welcome to your Love Tarot reading. This is for March 16th through March 31st. Let's go ahead and start by pulling a couple of cards to see the overall energies for you and whoever else you are involved with or thinking about or missing, crushing on, or who might be interested in you, Virgo. Let's see what comes out. Okay, so have some distorted emotional energy here, drama, deception, manipulation, and on the other side we have some more distorted energy, irresistible temptation, sexual deception. So with these two energies leading this show here, Virgo, what I feel is some of you and this doesn't have to be intense, okay? Some of you, like in relationships, maybe there's a bit of manipulation with sex, like, well, if you let me do this, or let's buy this, then I'll do this for you sexually, like that type of thing in an existing relationship. That could be, some sort of agreement that you're coming to, or somebody's trying to offer you in an uncommitted relationship. Well, like, hook up with me and then I'll do XYZ for you, okay? It's just there's some sort of sexual manipulation or deception going on in your energies, the first two cards out, okay? So that can mean a whole lot of things. Let's pull some more and see what's coming through. All right, so we have the Two of Cups. We have the 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. And we have Strength. So, yeah, it's somebody is kind of using a position of power or money or like emotional connection to their favor towards somebody else. Like, let me wine and dine you so that you'll sleep with me, or let me pretend like I really am into you because I want some of your money. Like there's some of that going on. And now, and we do it, it's at the, Two of Cups. So it's connected to like romance, like two people joining together for false pretenses, okay? And it's like kind of a very controlling. I do get that, Virgo, that somebody in this situation is being very controlling, like with money, emotion, sex, just like, and the other person I would feel is probably trying to accommodate or go along with things because they genuinely care. But let's see. All right, so look at this. We have the Devil on this side with the sexual deception. And now we have the 8 of Pentacles over here and the Chariot that sits right on top. Yeah, Virgo, it's almost like there's somebody who is in this hot pursuit to get in somebody's pants, okay, or get what they have, because the 8 is all about learning and figuring things out, growing, learning new things, expanding your current knowledge. 9 is all about independence and power and, luxury, abundance, prosperity, being very in control, very established in life within themselves materially. And over here, it's like I'm in this hot pursuit to get what I want. And there's some element of sex involved, like somebody's using sex, using, what's this, how does the saying go? Women use sex to get love, and men use love to get sex. And that's just a cliche. I'm not saying that it's real, but that's like what I'm feeling here is somebody's giving love that's not real because they want sex, and somebody is giving their sex because they want love, okay? There's like some distortion. Or, you know, for some Virgos out there, there is just somebody who is in hot pursuit of you. Like, they just desire you. They want to eat you alive. They just like, oh my God, Virgo, you're everything. You're the sun, moon, and stars. And yeah, look at, a little comment came through just now as a confirmation, and it says good reading. So listen, Virgo, somebody is trying to pursue you, and the reason why it's distorted is because they're so blinded by the infatuation, the emotions, the passion, the chemistry, all of that they feel for you. Like, they're really blinded by it. Or, this is general, swap it if it fits, where you're the one that's in a very like hot pursuit towards somebody else, and maybe consider that you might be a bit blinded because you're just caught up in all of the emotions, the passion, the chemistry, all of that, rather than seeing things for what they are. Because there's a mask hanging here, and she actually has a mask on her face. So there's an element of things being hidden and not fully revealed. Or we are in the pursuit of something that we don't even really know what's behind that mask. It's just we're so caught up in the emotions of things, okay? So let's see what else comes out. All right, so we have the Death card. We have the King of Swords, oh, I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could have a Leo here, could have a Scorpio, could have a Capricorn, could have a Cancer. All right. So what I get, Virgo, is, yeah, there's some element of distortion here, and it's like it's got to end. We've got to start thinking from in our head, from our logic, and not from passion or desire or, you know, history, emotional connection, whatever. It's like we've really got to come at things from our highest mind, logic, because we're being pulled apart in a sense, okay? Like, do I keep accommodating this, or do I go on my own way? Do I accommodate this, or do I go on my own way? So it's like we've got to finally decide, but we need to decide from the logic of our mind rather than our heart or our desire, because the logic of the mind is going to be like the correct path for you in your highest good. For others of you in like existing partnerships, there is some element of distortion, okay? And it's pulling you guys apart, and it's like you might really be considering, is it time to just end this? Do we need to go our separate ways? Somebody, from what I'm seeing, somebody really wants to move on, while the other person is like, no, this is my everything. I'm going to hold on to this with all of my might. And the other person is like, okay, well, I'm going to start doing whatever it takes to get out of this. Like, I can't take this. There's a decision to be made here. Also, Virgo, I feel like there's some Virgos, you're in a situation where you're kind of dating or seeing two people, or who you are interested in, you are one of like two people that they are dating, okay? And it's finally coming to a head where it's like we're either in a relationship, or like I have to move on. Like, there's an ultimatum being put out there. So let's pull some more cards, Virgo. So we have the Nine of Thoughts, anxiety, haunted mind, insomnia. Yeah, this is that distorted energy. Like, what do I do? What is the truth? What is the best way to go about things? Also, that's kind of that frantical pursuit of I've got to be with this person. I've got to make this happen. And now look at this. Divine Feminine of Flames, attractive, charismatic, passionate. This is a very alluring person, like the moth to the flame. Nine of Roses. Here's that Nine of Pentacles. Now it's coming through in the cards. So there's a need to maybe go off on your own and really become independent, okay, with these energies. Bringer of emotions, token of affection, or romantic offer. Masculine flame, enlightened, elevated yang. And to me, again, this is that energy that I'm seeing where one person really wants this bad. Eight of Thoughts, blinded, projections, restrictions, but the other person just isn't on board the same. Six of Thoughts, freedom, moving on, transition, karma, divine order, balancing, reaping. And lastly, we have twin flames here, aligned, divine union, true love. So Virgo, listen, those of you that are in these really weird, distorted connections, relationships where it's not equal flow of love on both sides, like 100%, okay? It's time to walk away and move on. Why? Because look at this last bottom row. Moving on brings divine order and connects twin flames, okay? So this is not a twin flame that's coming through up here. It's not. In fact, whatever this is for you, it's like this is blocking you from this true connection right here, okay? And it's like we've got to move on from this energy so that the universe can align you to where you truly belong to be with. It is not whatever this is, okay? Happy Virgos, this is not your reading. Like I said, coupled up, what I see is one person really trying to manipulate the situation or really trying to hold on, and the other person wanting equality, wanting fairness, wanting balance, or wanting to be out of this relationship entirely, all right? And why? Because it's distorted energy, and this right here is what we are supposed to move on to. But as long as we remain involved in this, it prevents that, okay? It really does, because what sits above twin flame? Restriction. And what sits above that? Like material, possessions, resources. So, you know, if some of you are hanging on to a relationship because you're nervous of the financial fallout, you've got to make a decision, okay? Decision. Do you want money or do you want true love? Like, money can be made in a 5 million different ways, but there's only one twin flame. So you have got to decide what matters most to you this lifetime. And, you know, if you're in the wrong relationship and you know it, it's time to move on. It really is. I mean, unless you don't care about this, I mean, wow, this is just Virgo. You've got to let the crap go so that you can move on to what's truly meant for you, okay? Those of you where we're not committed, but we're just jacking around with somebody who plays games in and out, again, it's time to make the decision to cut those ties, because this is what is trying to come in for Virgo right here. Twin flame love, and it is destined, okay? Divine order, balancing, reaping. Oh, great. So let's pull some more cards, Virgo. All right. So we have pure love, genuine. Yes. Yes, this is what we want. That's what we want to go for, Virgo, is this type of energy. And somebody who plays games with your heart, that's not that. Burned, closing door, walking away. Yeah, we need to, some Virgos out there, you really got to let something go here and walk away from a person, a relationship, something to align to this. Conflict, confusion, miscommunication. Needy, clingy, codependent. And look at this. friends with benefits, glorified booty call, sexual connection, attachment. That's sitting right under the distorted feminine energy of pretty much sexual deception. Virgo, if somebody is just in and out for booty and they're just like, we are not committed, but they only show up when they need something or when they're lonely, when they're bored, like that is not this, okay? And I feel just based on these cards, some of you are confusing a connection that you're involved with right now, thinking it's this, but it's not. Like it's so out of balance, and it's just one person is really taking while the other person is trying to hold on for dear life. And it's really time to move on. It is, because there is a genuine pure love out there for you, Virgo. And again, those of you that are in like relationships and you're really nervous about like a financial fallout or just, you know, being on your own, that's codependent energy. It's time to let that go as well, because trust me, Spirit's like, move on, I got you, we'll make this work, like there's better for you. So let's keep pulling cards. All right, so we have ambitious, leader, active. You want success, Virgo. We've got to walk away from something. We've got to make a decision here, and you will make the right one. Like, you've got to trust yourself on this and not be afraid. Look at Libra, balance, energy, justice. So this card is coming right out on top of karma, which would be the justice card, okay? And this says, fair and just in deeds, supported and committed and balanced. And that's what this is, okay? That's what we need to let go of so we can move on to this type of energy. And it, like, also with this, because I have the justice coming out twice, it's almost like the universe is going to force your hand, because we all have our destinies and our life paths. And if we're really trying to cling to something that is just dried up, gone, the universe will force your hand, okay? Action energy, Eight of Wands. Allow consciousness expansion. Dedicate yourself to completion. Heal old emotional wounds. Why? Because this is what is trying to come in for you, Virgo. Those of you who are single, listen, to me, looking at this, there's some distorted energy within you that you need to heal before you align to this. Like, but this is on the horizon. This is there for everybody, okay? So, Virgo, listen, it's time to make a decision. It's time to walk away from the flaky, the phony, the manipulation. If we're in a relationship that we know is not going anywhere, it's time to walk away from that. Like, Spirit really wants to bless you with some beautiful love, but we've got to move on first, okay? It's truly time to move on, and then let the universe sort the rest out, and you can come into this union right here. So let's pull a few more cards to wrap this up, Virgo. Ooh, yeah, look at Snowflake, rare opportunity. Virgo, if there's something trying to come in, but we're hung up on somebody from the past, or we're in the wrong relationship and we know it, do not let this pass you by. Oh, no, no. Period of stillness. This speaks for itself. We've got to move on. There needs to be a period of rest, recovery, because this, blessed, yes. Virgo, listen, you will be blessed. Trust your heart, trust your soul, move on, let go. You will be provided for, you will be taken care of. And, you know, some of you, again, who have been single for quite some time, there's good reason for that. It's actually a very blessed thing that you've been single. There's so much that's been going on within your heart and soul you don't even realize, because this is coming into your experience, into your reality. You had to be ready for that. So, Virgo, do what you've got to do. Get rid of the flaky, the fake, the manipulation, and open yourself up to the like real true thing. All right, so those are your messages, Virgo. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.